Hi everyone, welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to show you how I package up a pet portrait ready to send to the customer. So this is one that I completed recently. It's of a dog and a cat and I was really pleased with how it turned out. First of all, when packaging it up, I like to secure it between two pieces of board or thick card just to stop it bending in the post or when I hand it over to them. So I place the portrait on one of the boards and then I use some glassine paper, I think that's how you pronounce it, which is like a kind of a tracing paper kind of texture. I'll link it down below. It's really cheap, but it's really good for protecting your artwork, especially pastels. It stops it from smudging. Then I put the other bit of board on top and then I just secure it with some brown paper tape. This brown paper tape I get off eBay. You can get it off anywhere really, probably. And I just use this because it's more eco-friendly and yeah, does the job really. So I just put a bit of tape on all four of the sides just to secure it down and make sure that it doesn't slide around. So then the pastel drawing in between the two bits of board is nice and secure. After that, I then package it up into a piece of tissue paper, which is in my brand colours, this teal green kind of colour. And I fold it up like I'm wrapping a birthday present pretty much. I always do it the exact same way. Make sure it's nice and tight. Just smoothing it down as I go. And then I secure it down at the front with one of my little logo stickers with the little robin on, which is really cute. And I just fold the sides in just to make it nice and neat. And then I secure that again with another bit of the eco-friendly brown tape. Just holds the tissue paper in place. And then I use some of this thick white ribbon to tie around the portrait, just to add a nice finishing touch. I sometimes use, for other things, I use a nice teal ribbon, but not for my pet portraits. The white looks good because it stands out from the teal tissue paper background, I find. I have like a specific way that I tie the bow around. Don't know if it's the best way, but it's the way my mum taught me how to do it, so that is what I do. Just making sure that the ribbon's all straight so that it looks nice and neat. And I flip it around and I tie a bow at the front. And apparently I do my bows weird because I kind of do 2 loops and then I tie the 2 loops into a knot. So I don't do 1 loop and then tie it round or whatever. I can never do that way. So I just do this weird way where I do 2 loops and then tie in a knot. I mean, it works just fine. So that's just how I've always done bows. And then I cut the end of the ribbon so it's in a diagonal because it just looks more professional that way. And just so it's nice and neat. And with every pet portrait, I package up with it a certificate of authenticity and also an art care guide just showing the customer how to take care of the artwork to give it the longest life possible. So on the certificate of authenticity, I write the artwork title, which is the name of the pet usually, unless they specify something else. And then artwork size, which in this case it was 8 by 10 inches. I write down the medium and materials, which in this case is pastel pencils on pastel matte paper. The only other medium I use for pet portraits is graphite, so obviously if I was using graphite, I'd write graphite pencils on that bit. And then I write the date that I completed the portrait and I also sign it and write the date that I signed it as well. And I pop these into a brown craft envelope along with a little thank you note and a business card. And sometimes I'll put in more than one business card, just depends how I'm feeling. Just so they can hand them out to friends or family. Here's my little thank you card and business card. Put them in there, and then I just secure the envelope with another one of my little Robin logo stickers just to finish that off. And then if I'm sending this in the post, I wrap it up in a bit of bubble wrap. I buy it in like a long roll, so it's the perfect size for these boards. And I just roll it up so that there's a few layers over the portrait just to give it some extra protection. I pop the envelope in there as well, just so it's all nice and secure, nothing's going to be sliding around anywhere. And then I'll pop it into a pip box, I think they're called, I don't even know, but they're like a little box that fits through a letterbox, so they're a large letterbox, it just fits in there absolutely perfectly. And then I seal it up, and I just use the same brown tape that I used for the rest of it, just to secure the edges of the package down, and then I put one of my little logo stickers on it, and then it's ready to send. And then I just, well, not quite ready to send because I need to print out the postage label, but for like personal security reasons I didn't show you that because it's got the customer's address on it. But anyway, that is how it is. So thanks for watching, and I hope you found it helpful. Bye!